How many plumbers do they have?
They have, I'd probably say about 65. Oh, we got a call coming in.
Oh, it's Jason.
Hey Jason, it's David. What's your status right now? Are you available?
Yeah, I'm available, bud. What's going on?
Ran into a situation and I need you to get over here.
All right, man. What's the address that you're at right now?
Long Beach.
All right, and what's going on with the appointment?
Right here, it's a full mainline stoppage and my cable's coming to a complete stop.
All right, brother. I'm on my way. I'm gonna go ahead and put in the GPS, and we're taking off.
All right, cool.
All right, bye.
Thank you.
Some good turds in the room. That's corn. So really, this is to run the camera?
This is just to run the camera, just to get access to be able to see the end of the line.
Gotcha. What's your favorite part about plumbing?
Payday?
What's that?
Payday?
Yeah, hell yeah. Hey, that's real. What are you looking for here?
Anything that's not round, clear, and dry.
Round, clear, and dry. All right.
Clear and dry. So anything back it up. See these roots right here?
Yeah.
Go forward. Slow.
There's a tree root going into it?
Yep.
Oh my God.
See right there on the side.
Yep. That makes a lot of sense.
Now keep pushing. There's another one right here. Back it up.
Yep.
So these sticks of clay are put in sections, 8-foot sections. So every section of clay that has a partition, there's going to be an entry for roots that can come in. Over the years and years, land will begin to settle, and the pipes will begin to slowly separate, allowing little minuscule amounts of water to feed the roots with enriched water, essentially.
Yeah.
So the roots will push in through the openings, wanting to go towards the water, and then making bigger separations. But if roots are entering the pipe, that means the pipe is broken.
Yep.
Push forward, Anthony.
And after going through everything, Sam and I talked, and Sam talked to him and let him know what happened.
So we dug up the line, and we found, after we cleared the blockage, we were able to find out where it's going to. We were able to camera the line, figure out what's going on. There's multiple root intrusion, holes in the line, cracks in the line. So we gave the customer an option to upgrade the system, even though it is flowing, because the line is almost 100 years old. It's from 1938. We're going to put in a permanent epoxy liner from the house all the way to the city connection, giving them, they'll never have to deal with it again.
And what was the additional outcome?
The additional outcome was an additional $14,000, so to bring the job total to $28,000.
So the importance of this is communication, right, from your team to yourself and following the process.
Yes, as well as my customer trusts us, knows and trusts us, so it makes it easier that way.
Bam. All city, baby. Keep it up.
Like your Uncle Buck in his truck?
Not even.
So let me ask you a question. So what's the value difference? Like when you're saying that, like,
I mean,
is it
in reality,
10,000, 12,000?
oh yeah,
Like
probably double.
what's the gap?
Double.
So
So like
10,
20 to 40.
20 to 40. So what you have to do is you have to figure out how do you sell the gap, right? So when you have something that is a $20,000 investment or something that's going to help out, and they have a $10,000, estimate, how is All City going to determine the gap? The
Good
in-house
question.
guarantees, right? What's going to give them the peace of mind? So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll go through the in-house guarantees and I'll have them put a dollar figure on what's that worth to them. So now when you give options,
It's like a 25-year warranty. What is that worth to you?
yeah, sometimes they'll say the price of the project, right? To give them the peace of mind. Oh, I'd do it the cost of the project. Okay, well, that's what it's valued. Everyone's going to be different, right? But at least it gives you ammunition.
So why am I paying this much? And he said, well, and I asked him, well, what is a 25-year warranty worth to you? And it kind of stopped him dead in his tracks because there is no answer for an invaluable warranty.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you got to ask those questions, and that's what makes you really good at what you do is you come in and you ask the harder questions that maybe the other technicians are more fearful to ask,
Yeah. We definitely have to figure out a way to get away from that double the price range repipe to.
We'll role play that tomorrow.
One thing I have seen though, like us from different companies, is customers that want to buy like Mercedes shop with us. Like the higher end shoppers pick All City because they want that professionalism. Kind of like what he was saying with the Louis bag.
You provide the white glove service.
Yeah.
And the brand's good.
Yeah.
The brand's good.
Yeah, absolutely. The brand, the white glove service, the way that you guys represent yourself is always to the highest degree, highest standard of
Because customers
professionalism.
will ask me like, "You don't got anywhere to be?" I'm like, "Nah."
I'm here to serve you.
One at a time. And they're like,
See, and that's the good mindset because a lot of technicians are about what's my next call. The fact that you just said that, Dave, that speaks a lot of volumes as a technician. You don't walk over dollars to pick up pennies.
sure. Like right here, the owner bought a snake himself and ran it through the toilet, and he couldn't clear his stoppage. So I told him, let me crawl your house before I even try running the snake. And right off the rip, he has like 3 leaks underneath the house from his stoppage. So we showed him that there's a bigger issue. Called Sam out and just explain what we have to do.
Mm-hmm.
They
Creating
respect
value.
it, just being honest.
Mm-hmm. But also showing them through the steps in the process, right? Walking them out there, showing them the snake and opening up the pipe, right? Having it bang. I thought that was good. A little bigger the show, bigger the dough.
Mm-hmm. Always the show. I mean, like the
and
camera.
then you got shit just spooling out.
The biggest thing I think also techs need to realize, and I tell my techs this, is it matters a lot showing the customer on the camera. You don't need to be a plumber to see that something's in terrible condition. You know what I mean? You see it, you don't need to know cars to see a clunker driving down the road and be like, that's a piece of shit car. I mean, anybody knows that. The same with the camera. You show them it, and anything 100-year-old is going to look old as.
Well, I think y'all did a great job. This is a full success right here. This is the full customer experience coming to a full circle.
Yeah.
So good handoff. Yeah,
I'm excited to do the role play. The why are you more expensive question
Me too.
is always, it's a beast. I always say the number one question is always, what does it cost? I think that's the first thing on a homeowner's mind, and the second one is, why are you more expensive? And that should be the question. That's a good question.
That's a great question.
Because I get to talk about all the things, the actual reasons why we're more expensive. I think it's like people that shy away from that's where you get like, there's opportunity in that question, like a lot of it.
Well, why would you want to be the cheapest?
Yeah.
Why would you want everybody coming around and say, hey, You're the cheapest in town, dude.
Yeah.
Like so you don't want me because of any other thing other than my dollar amount. You don't care about anything else.
And even, I mean, this is not a sales thing to say, but it's very much like, even if there's less closing rate with higher tickets, that's my thing. Is like, I'd rather have that and the reputation for being like high customer care and like doing the right thing and not offering some little shitty Band-Aid fix.
Yeah.
I'd prefer to be that guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that that's not sales coaching. That's like positioning, but I like that position. I mean, that's good.
Yeah, because they'll call back.
Yeah.
They always call back when.
We're going to be outside in the rain, clearing an area drain from the curb.
Okay, awesome. I'm on my way. ETA, I'll check out and I'll send it to you and let you know, buddy. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Bye.
Let's go. All right.
Is the payment link, and then also we'll throw you a date because I have actually a free day open. Oh shit, next Thursday, I believe.
Okay.
Next Thursday, I believe. And so
Okay.
what I want to make sure is that we can accommodate you as soon as possible. How long ago did you sell this? Last week. Now, what I was talking about this morning, right? The emotion goes away after a certain amount of time, right?
Yeah.
So what we got to do is called post-closing. So anytime you end up happily involving a homeowner, just get in the routine of asking them 3 reasons why they chose you, okay? And a lot of times those 3 reasons are the emotions. So if you don't do a next day install or same day or a couple days out, you can bring them back to the emotion of why they chose you. And it brings them back to that reality back again. Now you can't save them all, right? But it brings that percentage up.
Kind of suck.
You want to explain what you're doing to Tim real quick?
Yeah, so this is an area drain. It's got all these inlets. And I tested all the inlets, running water in them. Water came through, but the inlet in the backyard, which is where it bothers them the most, it's where water seems to collect by the back door, is not draining. I've got a hose back there running and it's filling up like a little pond. So I'm kind of urgently trying to push through it and break through it and let it drain. If not, I'm gonna have to run back there and shut the water off and then get a camera out here to identify the problem.
This is like a metal snake that pushes through clogged up shit, basically.
Yeah, it's a steel cable, helps to poke and break through obstructions.
Yeah.
In most cases it does the job, but
What would you guess is the obstruction?
it's roots. Every time they use this cheap ass builder material, it's not even like Schedule 80, it's just cheap ass stuff. And so roots find their way through it. They smell the water flowing there better than anywhere else, and they just crack the pipe.
Huh.
I'm gonna go stop the water from flooding our backyard out there. This is not poking. We would provide that option too, or the spot repair, or just cleaning it.
What do you think's the better resolution for the homeowner?
You know, you wouldn't think it, but because no one tells you. But area
What
drain,
do you think is the best resolution?
from what I'm seeing in my experience, this just needs to be cleaned out.
Clean out?
Area drains always get sludge and gunk and leaves and debris in them, and if you don't service them or maintain them, this is what happens. I think really there's not going to be a massive roots because I pulled my cable in and out twice, no roots.
Mm-hmm.
It just keeps bringing out gunk and dirt and shit. So I think my snake, all it's going to keep doing is poking a hole through, and then the sludge closes right back up. We got to pull it all out with high pressure water.
You ever feel like you have too much hose? Too many hose?
they extend to different area codes, bro.
So you're telling me you have too many hose and they're kinky?
Kinky ass hose.
But sometimes it's hard to put it in.
Yeah, that too. That's a different, just triple, not a double entendre, a triple entendre.